Hello students, in this video we are going to do mensuration. Name of the chapter is cylinder, cone and sphere. This video is also part of the revision which we are doing and preparing ourselves for the upcoming board exams. In this video I will do questions from the previous year papers, and before that I'll discuss the formulas which we will use while solving those questions. One suggestion which I want to give before starting this video is that if you are seeing this video, try to write the questions or try to make notes along with that, so that you can really know whether you have understood the concept or not, and then after that you will gain a lot of confidence if you write the questions along with me. So let's start now. First, solid. So 3D solids we will be discussing here: cylinder, cone and sphere. First one is cylinder. This is how cylinder look like. You might have seen some kitchen containers like this, and actual gas cylinder also. So the shape is like this. Height of the cylinder I am writing a small h. So this is height. This is this one. So right angle is there. It's a right angled cylinder. And for cone also, this right angle word you can see why, because here we have a straight height making an angle of 90 degree. Then this is the base radius. This is height of the cylinder. You can see base and this top, two circular faces you can see, whose radius is r. Okay, so let's start. So first formula is curved surface area of cylinder. Curved surface area's other word is lateral surface area. So from the word itself, curved means only this part, only curved parts area. So its formula is 2 into pi into r into h. Here r is this base radius, height is this height of the cylinder, and pi's value always you have to use as 22/7 unless they state to use 3.14, but always you have to use 22/7. Then total surface area. Total surface area's formula is 2 pi r into r plus h. Along with these two areas, you should also know base area. Base area means this area of circle. Okay, so base area because it's a circle. So here we will use the formula pi r square, and circumference of base. Circumference of base. Circumference means the perimeter, this part. So its formula is 2 pi r. So these formulas you should know. Other than this, we have to use the formula of volume of cylinder. Volume means the capacity. So its formula is pi r square h. So for areas we will use the square units like centimeter square, meter square. So areas units are square units for all. Base area also because it's area, and here also square unit. Volumes unit is cubic unit. Cubic unit means centimeter cube like this, or meter cube. Then we have second solid, that is cone. For cone also we will discuss these formulas. Curved surface area of cone. Cone is this. For example, birthday caps or ice cream cone. So you can visualize also. So this is how cone. This is also right circular cone. So because the angle here, it is right angle. So this is height of the cone. This one straight height. This is slant length, slant height. Small l I am writing. This is not length. This is slant height, and this is base radius. Cone also have circular base. So cone also has circular base whose radius is r. So formula: curved surface area or lateral surface area. Curved, only area of this part, curved part. Curved surface area or lateral surface area. So it is pi r l. Pi's value 22/7. R's value will be given to us, and L's value will also be given to us. Here L is the slant height. Slant height. And you can see this part. This part is a right angled triangle. Here also I will draw it separately. It's a right angled triangle. So there is a relation between these three if we use the Pythagoras theorem. From here you can see this is a right angled triangle where h is the height or perpendicular, r is the base, and L is the hypotenuse. So its relation is, so Pythagoras theorem, if you apply, L square is equals to square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of the squares of base and perpendicular. So from here L will get is equals to h square plus r square under the root, because when square will send to other side it will become square root. So this formula also you can always remember, or else what you can remember, this relation Pythagoras theorem, here you have to use it. So curved surface area we have done, then slant heights formula I have told you, then total surface area of cone. So total surface area, it includes this area as well as the area of the circle. So its formula is pi r into r plus L. Here also in case of cylinder also total surface area means this curved surface area plus this circular part plus this circular part's area, both the circular parts area. So total surface includes everything, curved surface includes only curved part. Then volume of cone, its formula is equals to 1/3 pi r square h. Cubic units. For volumes always cubic units will use, for area square units will use. And if you compare, see this is volume of cylinder, it is pi r square h. It is volume of cone 1/3 pi r square h. You can see pi r square h and pi r square h is there. So one relation you have to remember always, volume of cone, because for MCQ's point of view I am telling 1 mark questions you can expect concept based. So volume of cone, it is equals to 1/3. See this pi r square h is what? This is volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. So volume of cone is equals to 1/3 of volume of cone is equals to 1/3 of volume of cylinder. Like example, if I give you, suppose volume of cylinder is is 21 centimeter cube. So find volume of cone. Find volume of cone. So then what will be the value of volume of cone? 1/3 into volume of cylinder. So that will become 7 centimeter cube. So like this you can solve directly volume of cone from volume of cylinder by using this relation. So now let's move forward. We have discussed the formulas of cylinder and cone. The next one is sphere. Sphere and hemisphere both together I will discuss. Sphere and hemisphere. So sphere is a three-dimensional form of circle. So this is what sphere is, and hemisphere means a half of the sphere. So its radius is this, and same here it's the radius. So sphere, it has only surface area, no total surface and curved surface area like that, only surface area. So surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square units, and volume of sphere, it is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this is cubic units. So these are for sphere. And then hemisphere. Hemispheres, if you see, this is hemisphere. Hemisphere's surface area is equals to, don't make it half. So what some students will do, common mistake only, what they'll do, they'll feel because hemisphere is half of sphere, so its surface area should be 2 pi r square. So it is not 2 pi r square. You can see this is hemisphere, and this part's area, half part's area is how much? This is 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square, because the total sphere's surface area is how much? 4 pi r square, and if you are doing its half, so only this part is left, so that means its area is 2 pi r square. But you can see here, this circle also we will get now. This circle also we will get, and this circle's area, it will look like this. You can imagine if you are cutting a tomato. So this part you can visualize, cutting a tomato or some solid ball directly from directly from its center. So this circular part you can visualize. So that circle is also there. So due to which 1 pi r square, which is area of circle, we will add. So surface area is equals to 2 pi r square plus pi r square, which is equals to 3 pi r square. So 3 pi r square is the formula of surface area of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere is equals to half of this, which is equals to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Cubic units. So these are all formulas, and in question somewhere we have to use hollow cylinders, hollow cone or hollow sphere, and solid cylinder, solid cone, and solid we have to use spheres. So these things I will discuss while doing the questions. As of now, you just have to remember these formulas. So let's start with the questions now. So question number 1. So before starting the questions, I just want to say, for mensuration, the calculations are very lengthy. You have to remember. So we should do some some exercises or some practices to make these calculations little easy. Easy in the sense so that you can save time while solving these questions, because very lengthy. So what you can do, so remember squares of numbers from 1 to 30. You can learn it, like 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 4. So squares you can remember 1 to 30. Make this thing your practice. Make sure before your exam you are learning all the squares, so that you will be ready to attempt any question in the exam. Then cubes you can learn 1 to 20, because sometimes 343 will come. Example I am giving. So immediately if you have to find its cube root, so if you know that 343 is a cube of 7, so you can write its cube root equals to 7 without any workout. So that's why, just to save time during exams, you can do this practice. Learn squares 1 to 30 and cubes 1 to 20. Now let's start with the question. So first question I am going to do now. So the question is, in the given diagram, so this figure is given below. If AF is equals to 21, so AF is equals to 21 centimeter, CE is equals to, this is CE is equals to 30 centimeter, and FB, this is FB, it is equals to 7 centimeter. Find the volume of the figure. So volume we have to find. So first of all, what we will do, always we'll draw the figure. So this you can also do, because if you are drawing the figure easily, you can do the question. It's very important to draw the figure always. So I have written now whatever the things are given to us. A, C, B points also I have located. E, O, D. So let's write the given things. As I always say, if you know the given things and what we have to find, easily you can solve any question. So given things, I'll write AF is equals to 21 centimeter. CE is equals to, so here AF we have this one. It is equals to 21 centimeter. CE. This is CE. CE is equals to 30 centimeter. This is 30 centimeter. And FB. So here I have FB. This is equals to 7 centimeter. FB is equals to 7 centimeter. So what we have to do? We have to find the volume. To find also we'll write. So we have to find volume of the given figure. So as you can see, the given figure is a combination of three solids. So first solid is cone, second one is cylinder, and third one is hemisphere. So if you have to find its volume, that means all the three volumes you have to add. Volume of cone plus volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. We'll not do it separately. We always try to do it all together by taking out common factors. Sometimes the calculations becomes very easy. So don't do it individually and add it. It will takes a lot of time. So now let's start. So individually I have drawn. I'll just write. So solution, volume of given solid, it is equals to volume of cone plus volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. So like this, in one single step you have to do. Volume of cones formula, just now all the formulas I have discussed. So volume of cones formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Volume of hemisphere's formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So all the formulas I have written. Now what is the next thing we have to do? First of all, when we are starting any questions, just see the units of all given figures, all given like lines or sides. So AF is equals to 21 centimeter, this is 30 centimeter, this is 7 centimeter. So all these values are in centimeter only, so it's good. We can start our question now. So individually let's figure out first of all the values of R and H. So this AF is height of the cone. So AF is equals to height, which is equals to 21 centimeter. Then radius, FB is radius, is radius, and radius value is 7 centimeter. Here also it will be 7 only, because the same radius, and for all the three the value of radius is 7, because it's clearly visible in the figure. Then height of the cylinder, see this is the cylinder, height of the cylinder is 30 centimeter. So height means the length of the cylinder. So we are writing here as H. Now all the values we have figured out. Now first of all we will see if anything can be taken out common. So here pi is there in all these three. Then r square is also there in all of these three. So pi r square we can take out common. So now inside whatever is left, that we can write 1 by 3. See this we have taken out, 1 by 3 h plus, again here also pi r square we have taken out, so h is there. Here we have taken out pi r square, so 2 by 3 is there, and r square we have taken out, so here r cube we have, so that means 1 r is still there. Now let's substitute the values. Pi's value is 22 by 7, So in this question nothing is mentioned, that means we have to use this value of pi 22 by 7 into r square. R's value is 7. So 7 square means 7 into 7, 1 by 3 into h. Height of the, which height we have to use here? This is cone and this is cylinder. So don't use, I'll just write it as h1 and h2 because these are different. Height of cone is what? Height of cone is 21 centimeter and height of cylinder is 30 centimeter. So h1 and h2 I am writing. So here height of cone we have to use, which is equals to 21 centimeter. h2 is height of cylinder, which is equals to 30, and 2 by 3 r. R radius is same, so here 3. Radius is 7, so 7 we will use. Let's simplify it. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 22 into 7 is 154. 22 into 7, 154. Here we can do cancellation. Or what we'll do, we'll leave because here denominator is there. So we'll write here also 1. So this is 21 by 3 plus 30 by 1 plus 14 by 3. So what we have to do, we have to take LCM here. LCM is equals to 3. So 154 into 21 plus 3 into 3 9, 90 plus 14 by 3. So we'll add this 21 plus 90 plus 14. Do each and every calculation very carefully. So 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5. 9 plus 1, 10, 11, 12. 125. This is equals to 154 into 125 by 3. So let's multiply these two. 154, you can see the numbers are quite big here and they are not divisible by 3. So that means actually we have to multiply and then we have to divide by 3. 154 into 125, I am multiplying. 5 into 4, 20. 5 into 5, 25, 26, 27. You can also do calculations along with me. 2 into 4, 20. 2 into 4, 8. 10. 3. 1, 5, 4. 0. So I have got this answer 19250 by 3. Further this we have to divide by 3. Let's do that also. 3 into 6 is 18. See, full calculation I am solving like this only you have to do. 3 into 4 is 12. Then 5. 3 into 1 is 3. 20. 3 into 6 is 18. Then here we'll get answer in decimals and again 666. So 6416.666, it's a continuation. So let's round it off. 6416.67. So this, because we are finding here volume, we are finding here volume of the solid. That means here we have to write the cubic units, as the original unit is centimeter. So answer is in centimeter cubes. So here we have solved first question. So first question was of combination of solids and we had to find the volume of this given solid. So you have to first of all understand the given things and then figure out the value of radius and height of each one separately. Like here we have done, substitute it. Don't do it separately, do it all together so that something can be taken out common. Because if we do the calculations by taking out the common factor, calculations becomes little easy, you can see. Now let's do the next question. So this question we have done, question number 1. So you can see I have already questions are ready with me. And now question 2 I am doing again these questions. You can see the questions are from previous year papers only. Question number 2, the circumference of a base of cylindrical vessel is 132 centimeter and its height is 25 centimeter. Find the radius of cylinder and volume of cylinder. Question 2. First of all, let's write the given things. Circumference is given to us. Circumference of base is given to us, which is equals to 132. I am writing the given things. And height is given to us. Height is equals to 25 centimeter. And this figure is cylinder. Rough figures always you can draw. So height of the cylinder is given to us 25 centimeter. Find the radius of the cylinder. So only these two things are given to us. What we have to do? We have to find radius of the cylinder and volume of the cylinder we have to find. So like while discussing formulas, I clearly told you whenever circumference is mentioned, that means what is given to us? If circumference is mentioned, that means the value of 2 pi r is given to us. Circumference 2 pi r. Remember this way. So whenever circumference is there, 2 pi r is given. So 2 pi r's value is given. So what is that value? 132. Always we have to do the question, or we have to start the question from the given things. So I have substituted the values. Now first part of the question says find radius. So here we know the value of pi also. 2 into 22 by 7 radius as it is, I'll write 132 centimeter. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equals to 132 centimeter. This r we will keep this side. Whenever anything in any equation you have to find, keep that thing on that side itself. Other things you shifted. So these two we will shift. 2 into 22, the numerators will go down. So 2 into 22, it will go down, and this denominator it will go up into 7. So this will go up, these two will go down because they are in multiplicative form. So if any cancellation you can do, that you try to do it here only. So 2's table we can do. 2 into 6 is 12. Again 2 into 66 is 132. 22 is directly we can do. 22 into 3 is 66. So r's value we have found 3 into 7, which is equals to 21 centimeter. So we have found the value of r. Now let's do the second part of the question. Second part of the question says find volume. So very easy. Directly we just have to apply the formula. So volume of cylinder, because we are here doing the question about cylinder. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So all the values we will substitute and find the value. Pi's value 22 by 7. R's value just now we have found 21. So r square means 21 into 21. Height is already given to us. Height of the cylinder is given to us as 25. So we already wrote in the given part. Height of the cylinder is equals to 25. So we can simplify it. So we can do cancellation here. 7 into 3 is 21. So what is left? 22 into 3, 66 into 21 into 25. You can see the calculation is little lengthy. Still we have to solve it, and don't use calculators. When you are doing practice, there itself try to do all the calculations yourself only, so that your speed during the exam will increase. So 26 into 21, 66, 2 into 6 is 12, 2 into 6 is 12, 132, 1386. This 1386 is 22 into 66 into 21, 1386. This we have to multiply with 25. 1386 with 25, 6 into 5 30, 43, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2 into 6 12, 16 plus 1 7, 6 plus 1 7, so 0 5 9 plus 7 16, 7 plus 7 14, so 34650 because we are finding volume centimeter cube. So with this question we have completed. It was very easy question. First of all, circumference and height of the cylinder was given to us. Anytime circumference is given, we'll use the formula 2 pi r and find the unknown thing by using this formula. Here r was the unknown thing, so r's value we found as 21 centimeter. After finding r, we applied the formula volume of cylinder, direct formula we used, and found the value of volume of cylinder. So with this question is completed. Now let's do next question. Our question number 3rd. So this is the question. This is our question number 3rd. A solid cylinder. So this one I have completed. A solid cylinder of radius 7 centimeter and height 14 centimeter is melted and recast into solid spheres of radius 3.5 centimeters. So find the number of spheres formed. So now this question is of recasting. So whenever recasting type of question is there, you have to again use volume only. So these things as a hint you have to remember. So recast word is there. So that means what you have to do, you have to always use volume, because volume will always remain same whether you are doing when you are doing recasting. Recasting means changing one shape into the other shape. Like in this question solid cylinder, so cylinder is there, that cylinder is recasted into solid spheres. So this one solid cylinder is there, recasted, it is melted. This cylinder is melted and it to some solid spheres they recasted it. So this is what happened in this question, and the dimensions of this solid cylinder is given to us. Radius of this cylinder is 7 centimeter and height of the cylinder is 14 centimeter. We have to find the number of spheres, formed. So that is what we have to find, and here radius of each sphere is given to us, that is 3.5 centimeter. So everything is in centimeter. Very important thing when you are doing question, check the units of all the given dimensions. So it's centimeter, so we don't have to do any type of conversion. So if recasting is there, I already told you what you have to do. Volumes formula you have to use, because here we have surface areas formulas also and we have volume also. So many times students will get confused which formula to use, because clearly it is not mentioned find surface area or find volume. So recast word means volume you have to use. So I have written the given things. You can write. If you want figures you can draw, but given you can write. So height of cylinder I am writing as h 14 centimeter. Then radius of cylinder r1 I am writing, so that is 7 centimeter. So radius of sphere I am writing as r2. So this is equals to 3.5 centimeter. So volume of cylinder, it is equals to this total volume. This is equals to this volume. So this volume we can write as n into, because we don't know, as of now we don't know how many spheres are formed. So suppose because here we have to find number of spheres in this question. So what we will do, we will assume the spheres as n, number of spheres as n. So volumes of cylinder, it is equals to n into volume of sphere, because both the volumes are equal. because of recasting, because the same material is utilized here also. So we are just equating like this. So volume of cylinders formula is pi r1 is for cylinder, I pi r1 square h. This is n into volume of spheres formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here r2, I have written number r2 for sphere. So differentiate it. Why? Because this r is different from this r. If the r, both the values is same, so then no need of differentiating, directly r you can write. So let's substitute the values. Pi r1, r1's value is 7. So r1 square means 7 into 7. Height is given to us as 14. N as it is we have to find 4 by 3 into pi into r2 cube. R2 cube means 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. So same concept we will apply. Now what we have to find? We have to find this n. So n we will keep on this side. Other things we will shift to other sides. So I'll just rewrite this side as it is. Pi into pi's value, if you want you can write 22 by 7. Why I am not writing here? Anyhow it's going to get cancelled. So that's why let it be like this. Pi into 7 into 7 into 14. So this I have written. Now n only I am writing on this side. Other things I am shifting to other side. First of all, this 3 which is in denominator, it will go up. When all the things are getting multiplied, so this denominator here, when you are changing its side, it will go to numerator, and all the numerators, they will go down. So 4 into pi into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. So everything I have shifted to other side. So numerators will go to denominator, denominator will go to numerator when we are shifting the numbers here to other sides. Now let's see if any cancellation can be done, that we can do. Don't multiply everything, because to make our calculations easy we have to do always cancellation. So pi and pi will get cancelled. Now this 3.5 will remove decimal. From each of these will remove decimal. When we are removing decimal, so these decimals we are removing from denominator. So on numerator 10 10 10 you can write. So now here what we are left with, 4 into 35 into 35 into 35 is equals to n. Now cancellation we can do. 7 into 5 is 35. This also 7 into 5 is 35. Now 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2 is 10. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So what we are left with now, I'll just write that. Now here 14 we have. 14 and 35 again we can do cancellation on 7's table. This is 7 into 5 and this is 7 into 2. This 5 into 1, 5 into 2. Okay, so everything you can see after doing cancellation, what is left behind, that will write 2 into 3 into 2. 2 into 3 into 2 is equals to n. Now we can multiply 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 2, 12. So n's value we have got equals to 12. You can try to recheck your calculations, and also you can see if you multiply, the time you take will be more compared to do calculations like this. So number of spheres at the end of doing these questions, after doing these questions you can write one sentence. Whatever is asked in the question you can write that in one sentence, because the solution will look more presentable. So number of spheres is 12. So with this question is also completed. Now let's do the next question. So next question is, so we have done now 3 questions. So let's do next question, fourth one. The question is, a metallic sphere of radius 10.5 centimeter is melted and then recast into small cones. Then each of radius 3.5 and height 3 centimeter. Find the number of cones. See, this question is exactly similar because recasting is there, then sphere is recasted to cones. So that means if recasting is there, which formula we will use? We'll use the formula of volume. So what is happening here? Sphere is recasted to some cones. So that number only we have to find. We don't know how many cones are there. So what is given to us? So this thing is happened here. Given metallic sphere of radius. So radius of the sphere is given to us. Radius of sphere is 10.5 centimeters. Okay, because two radii are involved. So what we'll do? I'll write radius of sphere as R1 and radius of cone as R2. So now radius of cone is given to us as 3.5 centimeter and height of cone is given to us as 3 centimeter. So these are the things which is given to us, and what we have to find here, we have to find number of cones. So similar question like we did the last question, same way we will do this also. So what we will write, volume of sphere is equals to n. Why n here? Because here some number is there. This volume, whatever is utilized here, the same material is here also. Same material is here also, because of that both the volumes are same. So here this is one single sphere, but here we do have some number of cones. So that number we don't know. So volume of sphere is equals to n into volume of cone, volume of one cone. So formulas will write, volume of spheres formula is 4 by 3 pi r1, I'll write cube, n into 4 by volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. R2 is the radius of cone. Now what we will do? First of all, n we will write on this side, and other than n we will shift everything to other side. So what is there? This I'll write 4 by 3. After shifting only we will substitute 4 by 3 pi r1 cube by, because with n everything is getting multiplied. So when I am shifting everything to other side, everything will get divided with this value, because here it is getting multiplied. So it will come here 1 by 3 pi r2 square h. So whatever can be cancelled, we can cancel it, is equals to n. Pi and pi will get cancelled, this 3, because both the 3 is in denominator, so we can cancel that also. So what we are left with now, 4, see here only 4 and r1 cube, and denominator 1 is there, no need of writing, r2 square h is equals to n. Now let's substitute the values. 4 into r1, r1's value is 10.5, so 10.5 into 10.5 into 10.5, because cube is there, r2 square, r2's value is 3.5, square means 3.5 into 3.5, height is 3, height I have given, h is equals to 3, so I am substituting its value. Now first of all we'll remove all the decimals. From numerator if you are removing decimal, so how many decimals we removed? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. From denominator also let's remove. When from denominator we are removing decimals, these numbers will be written on numerator. So 2 decimals we are removing, 10 into 10 we'll write here. So any cancellation if it can be done we'll do. So 2 tens will get cancelled, remaining just I'll write little neatly. So n is equals to 4 into 105 into 105 into 105, 35 into 35 into 3 into 10. See, I have just written the remaining 4 into 105 into 105 into 105 and by 35 into 35 into 3 into 10. So don't multiply, we'll try to do cancellation only. So 5's table, we can see it can be cancelled. So 5 into 21 and 5 into 7. 7 into 3 is 21. 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Now again same way we will do. This is 5 into 7 and this is 5 into 21. Again 7 into 3 is 21. So what is left behind? 4 into 105 into 3. This 3 is there, and here we have only what do we have? Only this 10. This also we can do cancellation. So 3 into 10. Okay. 5 into 2. 5 into 21. 2 into 2. So now everything is cancelled. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into 21. Very easy multiplication. So n is equals to 6 into 1, 6 into 2. So n is equals to 126. So value of n we have found 126 right at the end. Therefore, number of cones formed is equals to 126. Always make sure you are writing this line whatever is asked in the question, so that like full marks you can get in that question. Although you have found, the question should look presentable also, so in order to get more scores. So we have done this question also. Let's do next question. This question was similar to the one which we did previously also. So I have completed 4 questions. Now 5th one I am going to start. So this is the question. This is my question number 5. So this is 5. A conical tent is to accommodate 77 persons. Each person must have 16 meter cube of air to breathe. Given the radius of the tent as 7 meter, find the height of the tent and also its curved surface area. So first of all, let's try to understand the situation. Then we'll write the given things. So one tent is there. Tent is in shape of cone. So like this. And in this tent, 16 meter cube. Meter cube means volume. From units, try to understand the quantity also. So cubic unit is the unit of volume. So that means this information about volume is given to us. So one tent is there which is conical in shape. So this much of air is required by one person for breathing. So here how many persons should be accommodated? 77 persons should be accommodated, and quantity of air required for one person is given to us. So then what we have to find? Radius is given to us, height we have to find, and its curved surface area we have to find. So given things I'll write. First of all, number of persons to be accommodated is given to us. Number of persons to be accommodated, it is equals to 77. Then volume of one person I'll write. Volume of one person, it is equals to, because quantity of air required by one person is equals to 16 meter cube. So directly I am writing it as volume, so that it should be clear to you what is given to us. Then radius is given to us. Radius of the cone is 7 meter. Both the things are in meter, it's fine. Then height we have to find. Apart from height, we also have to find curved surface area of the cone. So first of all, let's start with the solution. You have to understand this thing. Whatever is given to us, that from there only we have to start. The questions, it's given to us in the question that here how many persons can be accommodated? 77. If 77 persons, they can fit inside that, that means that what will be the volume of cone equals to? Volume of cone, it will equals to volume of air required, volume of one person, that means volume of air required by one person into number of persons. So its volume means how much persons can be accommodated, that much air should be there, no? Then only 77 persons can be accommodated inside. That means volume of cone, it is equals to 16 into 77. So we'll multiply 7 into 6, 42, 7 into 6, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So 1232 centimeter cube. See, this was like a cost of 1 pen is given to us. Cost of 1 pen is there. You have to find the cost of 10 pens. So total you will get in. So same concept you have to apply. Volume of 1 person was given to us. How much air is required by 1 person? So that much air is there. No? That is why 77 persons will go inside. So that's why volume of cone we found like this. One person's volume, we just multiplied it with 77 and we got the volume of cone. So volume, why we actually required to find volume? Because height we have to find. In this question we have to find height and curved surface area. Now volume we have found, we'll make use of this volume and we'll find height. So volume of cone, it is equals to 1232 centimeter cube, and we know the formula of volume of cone also, that is 1 by 3 into pi r square h, and this thing is equals to 1232. 1 by 3 pi r, let's substitute all the values. 1 by 3 into pi is 22 by 7, r square, r's value is given to us, that is 7 meter. 7 into 7, height we have to find, 1232. Now this 7 and 7 can be cancelled, so what is left behind? 1 by 3 into 22 into 7 into h is equals to 1232. So height we can find, whatever we have to find that we will keep on this side, everything else will shift to other side. So 1232, because everything is getting multiplied here, that's why this r, when we are shifting to other side, it will go up and these things will be written down. 22 into 7. So everything we have shifted now. Now we can do cancellation if it is possible. So cancellation we can check on 2's table. Yes, it will go 2 into 11 is 22, 2 into 6 is 12, 2 into 1, and then again this. Then 11's table we can see this one again, 616 on 11's table. 11 into 5 is 55. So 11 into 6 is 66. Okay, 11's table it is going 11 into 56. 11 into 56, and this also 7 into 8 is 56. So height is equals to 8 into 3, which is equals to 24 meter. 24, this is given to us in meter. This also meter cube only. So height we found as 24 meter. Then first part of the question is done. See what was given to us. Some information related to volume was given to us. By using that information we found the total volume of cone. After finding total volume of cone, we utilize this volume of cone to find the height of the cone. Now what we have to find in another part, we have to find curved surface area of cone. See, curved surface area of cone, we know the formula. The formula is pi r L. But now we don't know L's value. So what we will do, else value we will find. So else value, while discussing formulas also, I have told you else value is under the root h square plus r square. Direct formula, try to remember. So L is equals to, or the relation is L square is equals to h square plus r square. This is from Pythagoras theorem. Directly also, if you want, you can remember L is equals to under the root h square plus r square. So here directly I am writing. Now pi's value is 22/7, r's value, radius of cone, that is equals to 7, and here we'll just substitute height. Just now we have found 24 square, r is given to us 7 square. So 20, the 7 and 7 will get cancelled. So 22 into under the root 24 square. See, like I have told you, if you can learn the squares easily, or else you multiply 24 into 25, again it will consume time. So make sure before your exam you are learning all these values. So 24 square is 576. So directly see I am writing, and how much time I am saving now. 24 square is 576 and this is 49. So 22 into, when you are adding this, so you will get 625. Again you 625 square root. We know 25 into 25 is 625. So that means square root of 625 is 25. See, directly just by knowing we can save a lot of time just to avoid these calculations during while solving the questions. Now easily we can multiply 22 into 25, 5 into 2 10, 2 into 2 4 plus 1 5. So 550 meter square. Don't miss here the units are very important, or else you will lose marks. So here make sure each and every unit you are writing here. So here also you can see I have written 550 meter square. Here I have written this unit of the area also, meter square. So everywhere with height also I have written meter. So don't miss any unit. So with this question is also completed. Now let's do the next question, which will be our question number 6. So question number 6 I am going to do now. So here marks also for each question you can see it's there, because the questions are from previous year papers. So now this type of questions can be asked in 4 mark questions. So this question I am going to do now. This is our question number 6. So one figure is given to us. The given figure represents hemisphere. You can see hemisphere is there, which is surmounted by a conical block of wood. The diameter of their bases is 6 cm each. Diameter of like both cone also and hemisphere also, the diameter is given to us 6 cm and the slant height of the cone is 5. We have to find height of the cone and volume of the solid. So 2 things we have to find here. So first of all, draw figure. Make sure you are drawing figure for each and every question. Here also you can see even I am drawing figure for each and every question. So here on figure itself I am writing everything. This is 5 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter, slant height and height of the cone, and diameter is given to us as 6 centimeter. Yes, so this is what given to us. So what we have to find in given itself, I have drawn the figure also, and I'll rewrite everything again. So what we have to find here, that also I'll write. Height of cone we have to find, height of cone, and volume of solid we have to find, volume of solid. So these 2 things we have to find. So solution. First here let's write it. See, in this question what is different, diameter is given to us. So in previous all questions radius was given to us. So remember this relation also, diameter is equals to 2 times of radius. So that means if radius we have to find from diameter, so radius is equals to diameter divided by 2. So that means here if diameter is 6, So 6 by 2 is equals to radius. So radius value is 3 centimeter. So radius is 3 centimeter. So I am writing here height of the cone H, which is equals to 4 centimeter. Slant height I am writing as L. Slant height is equals to small l, I am writing it symbol 5 centimeter. Radius, see both the radius. Here also radius is 3 centimeter. Don't take it as 6 because 6 is the diameter. Just now I have shown you radius is 3. So 3 radius is for cone also as well as for hemisphere also. So radius I am not going to write as R1 and R2 separately. One R only I am writing because both the radii are same. Now let's do, first of all, height of the cone we have to find. So how to find now height? Volume of cone's formula we know, because cone has like two formulas are there. First formula is for surface area and the other formula is for volume. In surface area's formula we don't have h, because surface area of cone is pi rl. So here height is not there at all. So that means volume we will find first. So volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. One second. In this question, figure is already given and you can see they are asking us to find height of the cone, and height of the cone is already given to us 4. Okay, so it's already done. Actually you can see this is a cone, and in cone this is slant height, this is the original height, and this is the radius. So actually it is given to us. Or suppose I'll just do, because here it is mentioned, suppose height is not given to us, I'm just cancelling it if the question comes like that. So what we will do, because this is not given to us, so first part I am doing. So we know one relation, L square is equals to, in this right triangle, I am just considering that only radius, base radius is there and slant height is there. So we have to find height. So this relation I am using, L square is equals to h square plus r square. This is the relation. L's value is 5. I am just substituting 5 square. Height suppose we have to find, so h square as it is, r square 3 square. R's value is 3. 25 is equals to h square plus 3 square 9. This 9 will shift to other side. So 25 plus 9 will be changed to minus 9 is equals to h square. So 16 is equals to h square. Square we will shift to other side. It will also become square root. So height we are getting equals to 4 centimeter. So this is how, by using Pythagoras theorem, you can find height. In case it is not given in this figure, actually it was already mentioned. You can see here, but still I have shown you how we can find it. By using this relation we can find, if any two are given to us, third one we can use by we can find by using Pythagoras theorem. So height is given to us. Height we have found just now, and now let's do the second part of this question. Second part of this question says find the volume of the solid. So volume of the solid is volume of solid. Solid is a combination. This is a combination of two solids, cone and hemisphere. So when we have to find its volume, it should be volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Don't do it separately, do it in single step like the way I am doing, because common factors we can take out and then calculation will be little easy. So separately when you are doing everything will be too lengthy. So volume of cones formula we know 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of hemispheres formula also we know 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now whatever can be taken out common, we can take it common and then we can simplify it. So 1 by 3 can be taken out common, because 1 by 3, 2 by 3 also means 2 into 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 I am taking common, then pi also we can take common. R square also we can take common, because r cube also means r square into r. So from here r square we have taken out. Now what is left? From here we have taken common this part 1 by 3 pi r square. So we are left with h, then plus here see 2 by 3 means 2 into 1 by 3. 1 by 3 we have taken out, so 2 is left. Pi we have taken common, and here r square if we are taking out common, r is left behind. Now we'll substitute 1 by 3, pi's value is 22 by 7 r square. R is the radius is 3 into 3. Height just now we have found, or actually it was already given. So height is 4 plus 2r. 2 into r's value is here r's value is 3. So this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled because everything is getting multiplied. Other than that nothing can be cancelled. So 22 by 7 into 3 into, so 2 into 3 is 6. So 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. So this will be 22 into 3 is 66. 66 into 10 is 660 by 7. So this you can further convert into decimal and solve it. I am just leaving it here itself. So volume I was finding, so 660 by 7 centimeter cube. Make sure you are solving and writing it in decimal also. So this is your homework. You have to do it yourself and you can post its answer also. Now let's do the next question. Which will be our question number 7th. So till here I have done. 7th question is this one. So all the questions you can see from previous year papers only I am doing. The surface area of the solid metallic sphere is 606 centimeter. It is melted and recasted into smaller spheres of diameter this. So again recasting type of question. How many such spheres can be obtained? So we'll do one thing. Let's solve it. I was thinking to give this question a homework to you, but then okay, no issues. I will solve it and you can just pause the video and see, try to solve it with me, and after solving it check your answers. So surface area of solid metallic sphere is there. So one solid metallic sphere is there. This is the solid metallic sphere, like, and this is recasted, melted and recasted into what? Into smaller spheres. We don't know that number, only we have to find. So this spheres, what is given? Surface area is given to us. Surface area of this sphere is 616 centimeter square. Okay, so why I am doing this question? Because in previous questions radius was given to us for this. Now surface area is given to us, and of this sphere its diameter is given to us. So diameter is 3.5 centimeter. So for this sphere's bigger sphere, its surface area is given to us, and the smaller spheres which we are getting after recasting, its diameter is given to us. And what we have to find? We have to find number of these spheres. N we have to find. So number of these spheres I am writing as N. So what we will do now, first of all, because surface area of this sphere is given to us, we'll make use of surface area and we will we will find the value of r. Then we will use volume and find this number, like we did in previous questions also. Some 2 questions we did based on this concept only. So surface area of sphere is equals to 4 pi r square. Surface area is here, it's given to us 616. I am just substituting its value. 4 into pi's value 22 by 7. R square as it is I am writing, because its value we don't know. R we have to find. Now these things I'll shift to other side, because R we have to find, let it be on that side itself. So 616, a little bit I'll write 616. This when I'm shifting to other side, it will become 616 into 7, and these two they will be written down 4 into 22. So everything when in fraction and they are in multiplicative form, when we are changing the side, the denominators will go to numerators and numerators will go to denominators after changing the side. Now let's simplify it. This 2 into 11, 2 into 11 and 2 into 3 is 6. 2 into 3 on 2's table I am doing cancellation. 2 into 3 is 608, 308. Now 11's table we can do. 11's table, 11 into 1 and this number directly it will go on 11's table. 11 into 2 is 22. 11 into 8 is 88. So now what, see, like this, if you do practice more of the calculations yourself, like this you can do calculations very fast. So 28 into 7 by this, again we can do cancellation 4's table. I'll not write here. 4 into 1, 4 into 7. So 7 into 7 is equals to r square. So I can write 7 square is equals to r square. Square and square will get cancelled. So r's value I have got 7 centimeter. Don't miss the unit anywhere. So r is equals to 7 centimeter. R we have found. Now what we will do? We will do the same thing. Volume of this is equals to volume of this, and we will find the number of spheres we are getting. So volume of sphere is equals to, so I'll write it little neatly here. Volume of sphere, it is equals to n into volume of one small sphere. That's what we have done previously also. This volume, because the same material is being utilized here, so this volume is equals to this volume. This full volume, because only one sphere is there, so n into one sphere here. Total volume will be n into volume of one small sphere. So volume of sphere's formula is 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. Because r's are different, I am just differentiating this r by r1 and this r by r2. So 4 by 3 pi r1 cube is equals to n into 4 by 3 pi r2 cube, because volumes formula. Now r1 is the volume of bigger cube, not cube, this is a sphere. R1 is the volume of bigger sphere. So just now we have found that is 7. And R2 was not given to us, it was given to us in the form of diameter. So that means if diameter is 3.5 centimeter, what will be the radius? Radius is diameter by 2, so that is 3.5 by 2 centimeter. Okay, so if we further simplify it, it will become little easy. So decimal if I remove, so it will become 35 by 20. So 35 by 20, we can do cancellation also, because let's write in fraction form. So 5 into 4, 5 into 7. So radius we will get 7 by 4 centimeter. Radius of smaller sphere, I have written it as R2. So R2 is equals to 7 by 4 centimeter and R1 is equals to 7. So let's substitute the values. So directly also you can cancel like this. So 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 pi without shifting, like I'm saying, because it will come down only. So I'll do like this. So here n we have to find, n we will write this side, and these things we will shift to other side. When I'm shifting, so 4 by 3 pi r1 cube upon, because here it is getting multiplied, when we are shifting it will get divided. 4 by 3 pi r2 cube is equals to n. 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 pi, they'll get cancelled. So next time you can cancel like directly also here. Why? Like this, anyhow they are going to get cancelled, so like this also you can cancel. So n I have got r1 cube upon r2 cube. What is the value of r1? 7. 7 into 7 into 7, so this is equals to 7 by 4 into 7 by 4 into 7 by 4. Now what we will do, n is equals to, we'll try to do cancellation. So whatever is the this denominator again it will go on top. 7 into 7 into 7 into 4 into 4 into 4 by 7 into 7 into 7. So this 3 sevens and this 3 sevens will get cancelled. So n is equal to 4 into 4 16, 16 into 4 64. So number of small spheres formed is equals to 64. Write one that sentence also. Number of spheres formed is equals to 64. So 4 into, why this goes, see, this is 7 by 7, this is actually 7 into 7 into 7 by 1, and this is 7 by 4 into 7 by 4 into 7 by 4. So whenever two fractions are getting divided, upper ones will get multiplied and lower ones will get multiplied. So that's why, see here, these two out, like the numbers which are written outward, these two I multiplied and these two we multiplied. So one was there. So like this you can remember. So now this we have completed 7 questions. Let's do next question. Question number 8 it will be. So this is done. Question number 8, this one. I'll just read it. Let's see how many questions I will be able to do. So after finishing some different types of questions, the remaining questions I'll give you only as a like assignment, so that you can see whether you have really understood the concept or not. So this question is, the surface area of a solid metallic sphere is this. It is melted and recasted into a solid right circular cones of radius 3.5 centimeter and height 7 centimeter. Calculate the radius of the sphere and the number of cones recast. So this question is exactly similar to the previous question. So what you can do, you can try to do this question. So this is, I am giving you people as a homework. Only difference is that in this question, see, so this sphere, it is recasted. It is recasted to form cones. So that means what you have to do, volume of sphere, it is equals to n into volume of cone. So you will find the value of n from here. But before that, you can see, as we did in the previous question, surface area of sphere is there. If surface area is given, you have to make use of this surface area, and then you can find the value of r. Okay, do this question yourself. Try to do it. You can take a screenshot and try to do this question yourself, and don't forget to post your answer in the comment section. Now let's do the next question. So this question will be my question number 8. The volume of a conical tent is 1232 meter cube, and the area of the base floor, area of base. Okay, so with words you have to be very careful what is given to us. that these two things are given to us. What we have to find? Radius of the floor we have to find, and height of the tent we have to find, length of the canvas required to cover this conical tent if its width is 2 meter. Okay, so little different question from the questions which we did previously. Let's do. So I'll just make you understand what is given to us. So one cone is there because it's a conical tent. So its volume is given to us. So what is given to us? Volume. Volume of cone is 1232 meter cube. Area of the base floor. See base, if you see little bit of visualization also you have to do. If you see the base of the cone is circular. So tent's base will also be circular. So its base area is given to us. This base area is given to us. That means area of circle. I have told you earlier also, base area means area of circle only. So base area is given to us, which is equals to 154 meter square. So volume of the cone is given to us. So cone we are talking about, and base area is given to us. That means area of circle is given to us. Area of circle. These two things are given to us, and what we have to find here? We have to find radius of floor. Radius of floor is nothing but the radius. This radius of this circle. Radius we have to find, and we have to find height of the cone also. Height of the cone means this straight vertical height we have to find, and then we have to find. Okay, so that third part I'll explain you afterwards. First of all, let's do these two parts. Radius and height we will find. So from these two things only we will make use of these two things, and we'll find first of all these things. So radius, base area's formula we know. I'll start with the solution. So base area is nothing but area of circle. So base area is given to us. I'm writing 154 meter square, and its formula also we know, pi r square. I have already mentioned. So pi r square is equals to 154 meter square. Pi's value 22/7. Radius we have to find r square. I am writing it. So 154. Now this will shift to other side. It is getting multiplied. So r square is equals to 154 into 7 will go top and 22 down. So whenever fraction you are shifting to other side and it's getting multiplied, make sure it's reciprocal you can write. So 22/7's reciprocal is 7/22. Only in case the fraction is getting multiplied. Now we can do cancellation. Again on 11's table we can do cancellation. 11 into 2 is 22. 11 into 1, 11, and 11 into 4 you can divide it. So 11 into 50, and one, this short trick also I have told you earlier. So if 154 is there, and if you have to figure out on 11's table where it is going, see 1 plus 4, this is the additional information just to help you to solve the calculation, to do calculations in a faster way. 1 plus 4 is what? 5. 5 is written in between. So on 11's table it will go on 14. Like suppose I have some 275 some number. So 2 plus 5 is 7. So that means if you divide it by 11, the answer will be 25. So like this directly also you can remember. So on 11's table, any two digit number you can check like that. So this will go on 14. So 2 into 7. So r square is equals to 7 into 7. R square is equals to 7 square. Square and square will get cancelled. So r is equals to 7 meter. Here we have meter square also. This square also will get cancelled. So meter only will be left behind. So r's value we have found. First part of the question is done. The value of r is equals to 7 meter. Now second part, 3 parts are there. In second part, height we have to find. In height we will make use of volume, because in volume's formula only height is there. Volume of cone. Surface area of cone volume is not there. Surface area of cone is pi RL. So height is not there at all. In volume's formula, only height of the cone is there. So volume of cone is equals to, it's given to us 1232 meter cube. Its formula I'm going to write 1 by 3 pi r square h is equals to 1232. Now we have to find h. So that means everything, let's shift to other side. So first of all, here I'll write 1 by 3. Pi's value is 22 by 7. R's value just now we have found, that is 7. R square means 7 into 7 into h is equals to 1232 meter cube. Always try to write the units. So 1 by 3 is equal into 22 by 7 into R's value to 7 into 7. Just now we have found base. See, radius means the radius of cone only. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. So here I am left with 22 into 7 by 3. 22 into 7 by 3 into h 1232. So when fraction you are shifting to other side and it is getting multiplied directly, you can write the reciprocal of that fraction. So its reciprocal will become 3 by 22 into 7. Now we can do cancellation. Again on 11th table you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 2 on 11th table. 1, 2, 3, 2. 11 into 1 is 11. Then again 11 into 1 is 11. 11 into 2 is 22. So 11, this is 11 into 2 is 22. And 11 table, this 1, 1, 2 it will go. Again it will go on 2's table. 2 into 1, 2 into 5 is 10. 2 into 5 is 10. 1, 6. 2 into 6 is 12. 7 into 8 is 56. So height of the cone is equals to 8 into 3, which is equals to 24. The unit is meter. So height of the cone is equals to 24 meter. 24 meter. It's done. Now let's do the third part of this question. So what is there in third part? The length of the canvas required to cover this conical tent. So tent is there, conical tent. So they want this conical part to be covered with some cloth. So if this has to be covered, the cloth is in rectangular shape. Okay, so that means if this piece of cloth, with the help of this, we are covering this part of the cone. So that means area of this one, because it includes area of this cloth is equals to this curved area of cone. So this concept only we will make use now and do the third part, because the length of the canvas it is in which shape? It is in rectangular shape. So its length we have to find. Its width is given to us. Width is 2 meter and its length we have to find. So both the areas will be same. So area of cloth, which is a rectangle, you can write the cloth is in rectangular shape. So area of rectangle, which is equals to area of cone. So more precisely, it is curved surface area. It is not a simple area, it's curved surface area of cone. So I'll write the formulas. What is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is length into breadth, and curved surface area of cone is pi RL. So here this L and this L, don't get confused. I have seen students getting confused many times. They will feel like this L and this L both means less length only. This is slant height. This L is slant height of cone, because we are doing this part for cone. So length we have to find. Width is given to us. Width is 2 meter. Here also I have written width is equals to 2 meter. Pi's value 22/7. R's value we found as 7 only. And L is not given to us. No problem. If L is not given to us, L's formula we can remember always. So L is equals to h square plus r square under the root. So L is length into 2. The 7 and 7 will get cancelled. So 22 into height. Height we found in the previous part. Height of the cone is 24. So here I am writing 24 square plus radius 7. So 22 into this type of calculation with the same numbers earlier also we did. If you remember, this answer you will get as 25, because you have to remember 24, 25 and 7, these are also Pythagorean triplets. Okay, so remember numbers like this. One such pair is 3, 4, 5. One such pair is 12, 13, 5. One such pair is 6, 8, 10. So try to remember such pairs. If you remember, like solving calculations like this will be very, very easy. So I'll just solve for you people. In some previous question we did already. So this is 576 plus 49. When you are solving it, it will become 625, and 625 the square root is 5. So 22 into 625 the square root is 25. I am writing directly. L into 2. So L, this 2 also let's shift to other side. When we are shifting it to other side, it will get divided. So 2 you can write here. Here it is getting multiplied. So 2 you can cancel. 2 into 11 is 22. Again that trick only we will use. So L is equals to 11 into 25. So any 2-digit number, when you are multiplying with 11, directly write numbers at the boundary and their sum in the middle. So 25 I have written like this. 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. So length is equals to 275. It is meter, not centimeter. So length of this also like this, because this sentence was written, find the length. So you write one sentence. Length of the canvas required to cover this conical tent is 275 meter. So with this question also we completed. So 8 questions till now we have done. Now next question we'll do. So this question will be our 9th question. So randomly I selected few questions from the previous year paper. So that's why you can see the numbers are also little different. So 9th question. A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. Its height is 11 centimeter and radius of the top is open. It is 2.5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to brim. When lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.25 centimeter, is dropped on the vessel and 2/5 of the water flows out. Find the number of lead shots. Okay. So this question is similar to recasting type of questions, but little bit language is changed. So what is happening here? A cone is in this form. Inverted cone means like this. So in this cone, water is filled up to brim, means till top. So lead shots, some lead shots like small spheres, they are dropping in. So when it's mentioned when lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 2 are dropped into the vessel. When lead shots, we don't know how many. When these lead shots are dropped into the vessel, so what happened here? This 2/5 of water flows out. So 2/5 of water flows out. So what you have to find? You have to find here how many number of lead shots are dropped into the vessel. So why I am saying that this question is similar to recasting, because here also water is there. So like if some water, let's shots are dropped into the water and water is only flowing out. So that means it is related with the volume. So what volume of lead shots, it is equals to how much? This volume, their volume will be equals to this volume. Why? Because this water only flowed out. That means they are only occupying the space of the water which was earlier occupied by water. Now these lead shots are occupying that space. So that means this volume, wherever lead shots are there, this volume is equals to this volume which is flowed out. So 2/5 of water, because volume of water flowed out is 2/5 of the water which is already present. So this concept you have to, don't write, you might have confusion that volume of lead shot is equals to volume of this one. No, this lead shot, because they are occupying that space which was previously occupied by this water which is now out. So that means volume of lead shots, it is equals to 2/5 of the water. So this means, that means volume of vessel. So volume of lead shot, it is equals to, because there are so many, so let's say they are n into, they are spherical in shape, their volume is 4/3 pi r cube. This is volume of cone, 2/5 into volume of 2/5 of volume, 2/5 of water. Water means what? Water is nothing but volume of cone, because same amount of water is there, whatever is the volume of cone. So 2/5 of volume of cone. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Now here r is different. Let's say lead shots r is r1 and cones r is r2. So let's write the given things. I hope you have understood the concept. So what is given to us? Height of the, see, its height of the cone I'm writing as h. It is equals to 11 centimeter. Everything in centimeter, it's good. Radius of the top is open, so radius of vessel r2 I am writing here. Radius of cone is r2, so that is 2.5, and radius of sphere I am writing as r1, which is equals to 0.25 centimeter. Okay, so everything I have written. Now here we will just substitute and we'll do the question. So you can see the questions are very simple. Only this story behind them you have to understand, and accordingly you have to do. N we have to find. N we will keep on this side. Remaining everything will shift to other side. So N is equals to 2/5 into 1/3 pi r2 square h by 4/3 into pi r1 cube. I'm just substituting. This pi and pi will get cancelled. Remaining things, 2/5 into 1/3 r2. R2's value is 2.5. 2.5 into 2.5 into h is 11 by 4/3 into r1. R1's value is 0.25. 0.25 into 0.25 into 0.25. So n is equals to, now first of all we'll remove decimals, and anything, if this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled because both the 3's are in denominator, and remaining things we'll write as it is. This 5 will come here, so 2 into 1, no need of writing. 25 into 11, I'm just removing decimal here. This 5, now it will be written with this 5 into, because it is 2/5, so I'm just writing it like this together here because nothing is there. 5 into 4, see this 5 I am writing here, this 5 into 4 into 25 into 25 into 25. I am removing decimal, so now I'll see here how many decimals are removed. 1, 2. So that means here 2 zeros will come with 1. Here how many we have removed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 1 how many zeros will come? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to see, when removing from numerator, the zeros will come denominator. From denominator, when you are removing decimals, this type of numbers will come on the numerator. Now anything, whichever things we can cancel, we can cancel. 2 zeros here will get cancelled. 25, 2 25s will get cancelled. Now what is left behind? So n is equals to 2 into this, we can cancel 2 into 2, 5 into 2 is 10, 5 into 2 is 10, so 10 means 1 0 will get cancelled. So here everything I have cancelled. 11 into 1000 upon what is left here, 25. So 25 into 4 is 100. 25 into 4 is 100, 1 0 will write. So n is equals to 11 into 4 is 44 0. So once again we'll just check calculations and how we did cancellation. So this, first of all, this 3 and 3 got cancelled. This 2 by 5, I wrote 2 by 5 like this. So here numerator, now I have 25, 25, 11. So I removed the decimals. So here 100 came in denominator. So here what do I have? 5. This 5 came from here. 5 into 4 into 25. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So here we removed decimal. So each has 2, 2. So I wrote 6 zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because 6 decimals we removed. 2 zeros got cancelled and 2 25s got cancelled with this. So we were left with this 2 also we did cancel. 2 into 1 and 2 into 2 is 4. 5 into 2 is 10. So this 10 and this 1 0 we cancelled. Then 11 into 1000. By here in denominator now only 25 is there. So 25 into 4 is 100. Then 1 0 was there, 40. So n's value 440. Here also write one sentence. You have to write, what was the question? This one, find the number. So write this sentence from question itself. You can refer, the number of lead shots dropped into the vessel is 440. So with this question is also done. So 9 question till now we have done. Now 10th question I am going to do. A hollow sphere of internal and external diameters 4 cm and 8 cm respectively is melted into a cone of base diameter 8 cm. Find the height of the cone. So now this is the first time hollow sphere you have seen. Hollow sphere means like it is hollow only, but some thickness will be there like this. So its volumes formula I'll tell you, direct formula, because this is the last moment revision we are doing. So directly just remember the formula. Here also melting is there. Melting means volume only we will be using, because melting is always associated with recasting, and here it's clearly mentioned this hollow sphere, it is recasted into cone. It is recasted into cone. So one hollow sphere is recasted to one cone. No, and we have to find only height of this cone we have to find. Okay, so this sphere is recasted into this cone whose height we have to find. So because it's a question of recasting, so volume only, this volume of sphere is equals to volume of cone. So now what is the formula volume of hollow sphere? So volume of hollow sphere's formula I'll tell you directly. Try to remember the formula. Volume of hollow sphere, it is equals to, see, volume of one normal sphere, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so 4 by 3 pi r cube, or small r also you can write. Now 2 r's we have, external and internal. So its formula what will become? 4 by 3 pi r cube minus r cube. Okay, so 2 r's are there. One is external and another one is internal. Okay, so formula 4 by 3 pi r cube minus r cube. This capital R cube minus small r cube. So this formula we will use here. Now first of all let's write the given things. So in this one, hollow spheres internal and external diameters are given to us. So external one I'll write external diameter is equals to 8. That means radius with capital R I am writing. So it will be 8 by 2, which is equals to 4 centimeter. It's in centimeter. And same way internal diameter is given to us. Internal diameter is equals to 4 centimeter. So with small r I am writing internal radius, so 4 by 2, it is equals to 2 centimeter. So I have written the values. Now capital R's and small r's value, and we have been given cone of base radius. So radius of cone, I will write radius of cone is RC, and that is given to us. See, diameter, again in case diameter, it is given to us at 8 centimeter. Cone's diameter is 8 centimeter. That means its radius is 8 by 2, which is equals to 4 centimeter. So its radius is 4 centimeter. So everything I have written now. So this volume of sphere is equals to volume of cone, because according to the question recasting is there. So I'll just write here volume of sphere or hollow sphere, it is equals to volume of cone. So formula I have mentioned here, volume of hollow spheres formula is this: 4 by 3 pi value 22 by 7, 4 by 3 pi into r cube minus r cube. Its formula 1 by 3 pi r, rc I have written here, so I'll be writing with that 1 by 3 pi r square h. See, this h we have to find. Now everything let's substitute. 4 by 3 into pi directly we can cancel like this. I have explained you how they will get cancelled. This 3 also we can cancel like this only. So remaining things I will write. So here only 4 is left. Pi also got cancelled. R cube's value, R is, capital R is 4. 4 cube minus small r's value is 2 is equals to, here this got cancelled. So RC is 4 square, and this height we have to find. So 4 cube is 4 into 4, 16. 16 into 4, 64, minus 2's cube is 8 is equals to 4 square is 16 into h. So 4 into 64 minus 8 is 56. 56 by 16 into h. So this 16 we will shift here. It is getting multiplied. When we are shifting it to other side, it will get divided. So 4 into 4 is 16. Then 4 into 1 is 14. So h is equals to 14 centimeter. The question was very simple. Only thing is that when external and internal radii is given to us, you have to use this formula. So with this we have completed 10 questions. So let's see if any different question is there, or else I'll just show you the questions and then you can do the related questions yourself, because already this video is too long. Now I wanted to cover this full chapter in one video, so that's why in one go I am doing it. The next question is, hemispherical ball is filled with completely with chocolate sauce. This sauce is poured and removed. Find the height. Yes. So again, in hemispherical ball is there. So something is there, and this thing is now put into this thing. Okay, the same thing. So you just have to compare the volume. Volume of hemisphere is equals to again volume of cone. So you can take a screenshot. You have to find height of cone like we did in the previous question. Exactly same question. Here you can take a screenshot and try to do this question I am giving you as a homework, and you can, after doing this one, you can comment the answer. You can post your answers and I'll see whether you have really understood or not. Let's see the next question. So you can take it screenshot. So next question. The following figure represents a solid consisting of right circular cylinder. Okay, the height, and this is okay. The first question we did exactly similar one. So this question again, it's your homework only, because this question is exactly similar to the first question which we did when I started this video. So you can take a screenshot and do this question. Let's see next question. If I see any different question, then I'll do that question, or else I'll just wrap this video because it's going too long now. The given solid is surmounted by, okay, so find the volume. Okay, this also you can do yourself. Both the questions you can try to do yourself. This question exactly same we have done, and the questions are from previous year papers. I'm just showing you, you can take a screenshot and try to do these questions yourself, and if any doubts you can ask me in the comment section. This question here, in this question, fourth question which I am showing you, this question is based on external and internal radii. Try to do it. Just now we have done this again. So the thing which, like, I have noticed here, maybe you also have noticed, most of the questions you will get from recasting or from combination of solids. Single question you will not get. So practice these questions as much as you can do, because questions are easy. Only thing is that you have to practice the calculations. You have to be very fast in calculations. So I hope you have taken out the screenshot of all the questions. Every type of question I have discussed here. You can see the questions are similar only. Nothing different will be asked in the paper. So with this, I have completed this chapter also in one single video. I have explained you the formulas, and then I have done 10 questions. You can see, if you are doing these questions with me, you will be absolutely perfect in this. So thank you so much for watching this video. If this far you have seen it, I'm sure you have understood the concept, and all the best for your exams. Thank you.